Hi everyone, welcome to 10 minutes episode on digit.lk, the IT online magazine. Here we have a very special guest. He is the Vice President of IFS South Asia and the Managing Director of IFS Sri Lanka. Welcome, Mr. Jayantha De Silva.
Welcome.
My first question for you is, what is the background story in starting IFS?
About 13 years ago, IFS was looking at an offshore site, mainly as we were sort of conceptually changing the whole technology at that time. And we really need to go to a place where we had good people and where we could develop the software at a reasonable price. So Sri Lanka was one option, and we evaluated about 5 to 6 countries, and naturally we selected Sri Lanka, and we are here today.
Okay, for what kind of industries you are in now?
Well, we are basically in what you call the ERP, or what we like to call ourselves as business solution providers. But in the normal technical term, we are into ERP. So we only develop our own product called IFS, and we are one of the today one of the top-notch ERPs. We are listed in the first 5.
Okay, on your website, I have seen that you are developing products to many industries,
yes,
aeronautics, many things.
Yeah.
But my question is, why not concentrate on one segment? Is there any benefit in having a large customer?
Well, of course, normal ERP vendors, they go horizontally, and then they say they can cater to any of the industries. But frankly, it's not so, because as I said, the ERP is not a matter of only implementing a product, because we have to have experts, we have to have expert consultants, so we have to have industry people working for us. So it's not frankly possible to go into all industries. So what we have done is we have selected some industries where we have been traditionally very strong. If you take IFS is a Swedish company. So we have been working in many manufacturing companies, and we have been basically, I would say in one word, it is actually enterprise asset management. So wherever there are huge capital investment is involved, I think IFS suits very well. So we have gone into these industries where we are very strong, and one happened to be defense, and we are number 1 in the defense industry at the moment. The second is far away from us. When you say defense, actually, helping in the manufacturing of defense equipment, logistics, that type of thing. If you take American Air Force, is one of our largest customers. American Army is our customer.
Today, many companies invest a great portion of their budget into CSR activities. But what IFS has contributed on that?
Again, CSR. If you really take any large companies who are very established, we feel it's a responsibility in a way to have very good CSR activities. So I personally feel CSR is not a marketing thing. CSR is more a responsibility on what it comes back onto your company. And we also believe that we have to in a way offer the CSR on areas that we know very well. Now, say in education, right? Help the university students in education. Help some of the organizations who are involved in education. So we are very keen in doing our CSR activities more on to education. So that's a policy of our company.
What kind of collaboration you do with the local universities here in Sri Lanka? You go there, educate them?
Yes, actually most of the CSR activities we do are with the universities. Like units of Muratua, units of Colombo, then Slit. Very recently I've been helping some of the units of Bruna, where we were the first to go in there and help. Well, we also like to work with some of the private universities too. We have a special lab at University of Peradeniya. By the way, we opened our office in Kandy, our first branch office. One reason was the University of Peradeniya.
Moving on to a kind of different topic. There was a IT boom in 1986, and that actually encouraged a lot of people to enter the IT industry. And at that time, you were in the industry. But
Yes.
how did you grasp the opportunity?
Well, of course, IFS would have been one. We came to Sri Lanka in 1997. So this boom actually helped a lot of companies in Sri Lanka, and also one reason for IFS coming into Sri Lanka would have been one reason. Well, of course, I personally feel IT is one that evolves on its own and at a very rapid state, so rapidly. So whether you like it or not, our competition is not Sri Lanka. Our competition is very international, right? So because of that, I think Sri Lanka as a whole, a lot of individual companies have done well. So we were part of it, fortunately. But I would say that with the industry, to be very honest, we have to do much more. And I feel now is another period that is coming on. It's the coming years would be a very good period for IT.
Okay, now you said that Sri Lankan IT industry is not actually heading kind of the way they should be heading. What changes do you think it should happen? Where we should concentrate on?
Well, the direction, if you really look at it, I wouldn't say that we are not in the right direction. We are in the right direction, no doubt. If you take the general, the growth of the industry internationally, it's about 10%. But if you take Sri Lanka, we have grown at a pace about 26%. So if you take in that context, we have done very well. But our base is very small. So that's why it reflects as 26%. But to be frank, we are capable of doing very much more. So that's why I feel that there are 4 layers in this. The 4 layers are actually, if you take from top, it's the country layer, right? It's the country. The second is actually the industry layer. And the third layer are the companies, individual companies, and the fourth layer are individual employees. So if you really take the companies have done quite well, right? And maybe individuals have done quite well. But I wouldn't say that to the industry or as a country. So now we have to take this into the next level. So SLESCOP was the initiative taken by these companies to bring up to the third level. So we are trying our very best to develop the industry. But now we also feel that just because of the industry, it doesn't help. So we have to go into the upper layer. It's the country one. So today we are working very closely with the government. You ask any person, okay, they talk about the country. They say India is doing. They say Israel is doing well. Egypt, Philippines. They're not talking about the industry. It's a country. So same way we have to bring this into saying that okay, Sri Lanka is one of the countries, and we are quite proud to say actually now according to today the industry is the largest exporter in the country.
As you said, the IT industry is very rapidly growing, and there are many number of new entrepreneurs who's eager to enter that market. What advice did you give to them? How to
Well, frankly, the moment you know your strength and weaknesses is always good. we have a huge expectations, and if you don't know the reality in this, you're going to fall halfway. So it's a good industry to get in. To be very honest, we are trying a lot of programs with the university students to bring a lot of entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs into the handhold them and help them. But it's not an easy thing, right? Because you always have to compete internationally.
Thank you, Mr. Silva, for your wise advice. I think most of the people will really want that kind of advice. That's the end of another 10 minutes episode. Stay locked on digit.lk. Thank you.